Hey Garden Guardians, welcome to Angel Loves Garden. Peace and blessings to all. Let's get growing. Hey Garden Guardians, it's Angel aka Lily with Angel Loves Garden. I have decided to work on my mushroom project today. We're going to see how this goes. I will be growing mushrooms inside in the boxes, but you know me, I like science experiments. It says you can get two crops off of these mushrooms. I'm trying to get a lot of more than two, okay? We got these ones over here. We're about to do what we're supposed to do with these, scrape them up, soak them in water and all that goodness, but I'm going to scrape some of this in here too, with these other ones that were already growing in the other box. And I got a plan. We over here, you know, we got some more long growing boxes, flower boxes, pots, whatever you want to call them, from Family Dollar. They were $3 each. We got some skewers. You can get them from the Dollar Tree for $1. You know mushrooms like wood. They like paper. We got some leftover paper grocery bags. They've already been inoculated in this little packet over here from Back to the Roots, okay? They already want to grow, clearly. We're going to have them grow as much as they want to grow. We're going to have them grow outside too. So we'll be growing some inside, but you best believe we're going to try to grow some outside. See if they come back every year. And we're going to feed them what they like to eat, okay? Wood, paper. They don't even need soil. They love wood the most. We're going to get some logs and stuff from outside. So when I go outside, I will show you what I'll do with those. I am putting some holes in this box. I like doing science experiments, y'all. That's what we're doing today. Let's go. All right, first things first, we're going to put holes in the rest of this top one. Y'all, excuse me, the drill may be a little loud, but I'll put some music over it so y'all don't hear it. Alright y'all, so changing plans. We're going to put holes in the bottom of both of the containers, okay? Why? Because I'm going to have this outside and I don't want it to get flooded with water when it rains, because that could rot the mushrooms out and the whole experiment could go belly up. So we're going to put holes in the bottom of both, or we have put holes in the bottom of both already. Now we're starting to put the brown paper bag in here first. Let me show you also what I'm going to do. Alright y'all, so we got these holes in both of them. Now, we're going to put the brown paper bags in here. And y'all, this is an experiment. I don't know if this is going to work. But you know I like trying stuff. Like the aquarium raised bed that I have inside my kitchen. I've been growing leafy greens in there. I just replanted some more and more crops in the raised bed indoors. And it works very well. So we're gonna go ahead and start lining this up. Line it up. This is an experiment again. Everything's subject to change. I've never tried this before. I read and Googled a few things about mushrooms, what they like to eat. They don't need any soil. They don't need any fertilizer. They do like wood. They like straw. They like sticks, branches, logs. They like wood a lot. Okay? So that's what we're going to try. They like moisture. They like light. They don't want to be too cold and all that. So I am trying something to see if they like this, because it's coconut coir that I like to grow all of my plants in. I use that mostly for all of my trees outside when I planted them, and my raised beds, I try to put coco-coir in them. When I start my seeds, I use coco-coir because coco-coir is a great soil medium and it doesn't have any fertilizers. Fungus gnats tend to be less with coco-coir unless you mix it with the peat pellets like I did earlier this year, which I should not have done because apparently they had fungus gnats. Or I should have like tried to do something with them. But anyway, we don't care. We're trying to grow food. So I have at all times a giant 17-gallon of coco-coir that's rehydrated in my house because I grow in my house and I grow outside my house. Okay. I have citrus trees inside. I have house plants. I got the coco-coir raised bed, indoor aquarium raised bed. I got stuff growing in here too. And so I like to have coco-coir on hand at all times. So this particular batch, I rehydrated. It had a lot of water in it. I did read that the mushrooms like to be moist. They like moist soil. If they're put in soil, they like it to be moist. So this is what we're going to do. I got me a little, not a little picture. It's a nice size picture of this. All right, we're going to start building area for our mushrooms to grow and what they need to eat. So first level, I got this on here. Maybe it'll help prevent the worms. I doubt it because they love the same things the mushrooms love. Okay, wood, cardboard, paper. Worms and mushrooms might as well be the best friends of the garden, except for worms like to eat them. So now we're going to just probably get some logs. We're gonna go outside, y'all. We're gonna get some logs and build this mushroom raised bed. I'm still trying to figure out the name, y'all. Growing mushrooms, no cap raised bed. That's too long, but it sounds cute. We also, I cut up some of those mushrooms that were growing outside of my Back to the Roots organic mushroom kit. So I cut them up because we're going to inoculate some logs and sticks, the coco-coir mix, the paper, these skewers, inoculate them all with this mushrooms. We're going to give these mushrooms something to eat because it's a fungus. It's going to grow as long as it can eat. It says to scrape these before you soak them. Guess what? I'm going to scrape some of that in here. Okay? So these little buckets here will be growing inside. Okay? And then hopefully we'll get those multicolor ones growing outside. And this little no cap mushroom, growing mushrooms, no cap raised bed. I don't know. I'm trying to be hip for the kids, but I'm not even on TikTok. Let's try to figure this out. Let's go ahead and scrape some of this stuff in here. The pink ones, the yellow ones, scrape some of it in here with the gray colored ones. And then we're gonna go outside. All right, here we go. All right, I feel like I scraped a good amount of mushrooms and in here. We already had those gray ones. Scrape some yellow and some pink in there. So this should be a good amount to put in this little box we want in here. All right, so let's go ahead and go outside. Let's do this. So out here, I got lots of trees. And I got lots of branches. We've had a few storms. So we're gonna try to incorporate these branches as food for our mushrooms. We're gonna see what happens. They should be happy because it's some branches of nice sizes. But we're gonna try to make 2 separate containers now, y'all. Because I'm kind of being greedy with the experiment. I want to see if this works. I want it to be twice as much. So let's go. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I decided to put it out here on this bench because it'll get plenty of sun, but it's also going to get shaded by some of the trees and the structures that are around. So it won't be too hot, hopefully. Look at this. Essentially, this is like straw, okay? I cut some grasses, tall grasses down the other day. we're gonna use this to build our mushrooms, okay? Because it said it like straw, right? So here we go. That tall dead grass that's been sitting out in the yard. We're gonna use this. Come on, Branch, you might as well come with us and use this to grow our mushrooms. The oyster mushrooms, you know, not the ones that's illegal. The ones that's edible, well, all of them edible. But you know what I mean. The ones that's not used for edibles. we gonna do those ones. How about that? But yeah, look at all this. That's plenty. We can like put on top of the mushrooms. Alright, Guardian. So we have lined both of these planters with sticks. We put the holes in the bottom of each one so they can drain the water. And I decided to put it on top of this little bench, storage bench. That should prevent the worms as much as possible from tearing up the mushrooms. So now we lined it. We put holes in the bottoms of the pot of the little planters. We put some paper, cardboard, bag paper, some paper towel rolls that normally we would recycle. We throw them up in here, okay? We're gonna throw these little sticks that we have from Dollar Tree in there too, because I don't know, mushrooms might want a variety, okay? That's why we got a variety of stuff. But I'm gonna throw some little sticks in here. I had a lot of little branches, big branches in the yard, so let's just throw some of these in here too. I'm gonna wet this with that Coca-Cola water, which is coconut husks and water. We're gonna wet it down. We're gonna throw the mushrooms on top. See, we got them in there. We're gonna wet them down again. We're gonna throw the straw on top, okay? And then we're gonna be done. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, so here we go. Let's do it. First thing I'm gonna do, take some of this Coca-Cola water, put it over these. Everything kind of moist. Here too. There is Coca-Cola in here, so we're gonna throw that on in there too. It'll help it to stay nice and moist, and it'll probably be something that mushrooms will like to eat. I think. If it likes trees, why wouldn't it like Coca-Cola? So, throw some in there. Oh, one of them sticks trying to escape. You know you're about to get eaten. Some mushrooms. I think the mushrooms, it'll be easier for the mushrooms to actually adhere to some of this wood. We have this kind of Coca-Cola surface too. Just to help them out. A little bit more on this side. People that scrape stuff, okay? I sure do. I don't like the way it's nothing. Could be a good thing and a bad thing. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water. Just so I can water this through. Just water this. Just water them up a little bit more. Down a little bit. I also want to see if this water comes out of the holes that I put in. Strain it. Now we're going to sprinkle these mushrooms in, y'all. Alright, so I think I thoroughly inoculated these. It said they were like straw. So we got some dead grass. We're just gonna put it on top of this. And just so I remember, because this will get eaten up anyway by the decomposition. I just put this in here. Y'all remember, these are mushrooms. Alright. Yellow one, pink, and red. Alright, garden guardians, so we have planted these mushrooms outside. We're gonna see if they grow. I think they will. I just have a feeling that they probably will grow. This was easy pretty much to do. Anybody could do this. You can grow them inside the house this way as well, because I will be growing inside and outside. I think this experiment is going to be successful, and I will keep you up to date on it. All right, y'all stay blessed. Bye bye.